सकल्यान गुणार्णवश वन्दे गुरश्री चरणारविन्दम्।
Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, speaks about the topmost system of yoga in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. There he has explained the Hatha Yoga system. Please remember that we are preaching this Krishna consciousness movement on the authority of Bhagavad Gita. It is nothing manufactured. The Bhakti Yoga system is authorized, and if you want to know about God, then you have to adopt this Bhakti Yoga system, because in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, it is concluded that the topmost yogi is he who is always thinking of Krishna within himself. Krishna, the Supreme Authority, recommended the eightfold yoga system. The first step of this yoga system is to select a very secluded and sacred place. Eightfold meditation cannot be performed in a fashionable city. It is not possible. In India, therefore, those who are very serious about practicing yoga go to Hardwar, a very secluded place in the Himalayas, where they remain alone and follow a very restrictive process for eating and sleeping. There is no question of mating. Those rules and regulations must be followed very strictly. Simply to make a show of gymnastics is not perfection of yoga. Yoga means control of the senses. If you indulge your senses unrestrictedly but make a show of yoga practice, you will never be successful. You have to select a sacred place. Then you have to sit with half-closed eyes and concentrate on the tip of your nose. You cannot change your posture. There are many rules and regulations which cannot possibly be followed at the present. Even 5,000 years ago, when circumstances in the world were different, this yoga system was not practicable. Even such a great personality as Arjun, who belonged to the royal family and was a great warrior and an intimate friend of Krishna, constantly living with him, after hearing this process of yoga from Krishna in a face-to-face discussion, said, "My dear Krishna, it is not possible to follow." He flatly admitted, "For me, these rules and regulations and practice for controlling the mind are not possible." We have to think then. 5,000 years ago, a personality like Arjun expressed his inability to practice this eightfold yoga system. So how can we follow it now? In this age, people are very short-lived. In India, the average duration of life is 35 years. In your country, it may be more than that. But actually, whereas your grandfather lived for 100 years, you cannot. These things are changing. The duration of life will be reduced. There are predictions in the scriptures that in this age, man's duration of life, his mercy and his intelligence are being reduced. Men are not very powerful. Their duration of life is very short. We are always disturbed, and we have practically no knowledge about spiritual science. For example, in the hundreds and thousands of universities all over the world, there is no department of knowledge where the science of the soul is taught. Actually, we are all spirit soul. From Bhagavad Gita, we understand that we are transmigrating from one body to another, even in our present lives. All of us had at one time the body of a small baby. Where is that body? That body is gone. Presently, I am an old man, but I remember that I was once a small baby. I still remember when I was about 6 months old. I was lying down on the lap of my elder sister, who was knitting, and I was playing. I can remember that, so it is possible for everyone to remember that he had a small body. After the baby's body, I had a boy's body. Then I had a youthful body, and now I am in this body. Where are those bodies? They are gone now. This is a different body. It is explained in Bhagavad Gita that when I give up this body, I will have to accept another body. It is very simple to understand. I have changed so many bodies, not only from childhood to boyhood to youth, but according to medical science, we are changing bodies every second, imperceptibly. This process indicates that the soul is permanent. Although I have changed many bodies, I remember my baby body and my childhood body. I am the same person, soul.